Hi everyone, and welcome to my sketchbook tour from 2016. So last year I decided that I really needed to start keeping some sketchbooks because I just really wasn't drawing every single day, and I found I would be going days, maybe even weeks without drawing. So I decided that to get over that, I basically had to force myself by keeping a sketchbook. So at the beginning, it somewhat started as just trying to do studies because I really hadn't a clue what to start drawing. As you can see, I've done a few face studies there, a couple of Disney studies too. Those mermaids you see are actually part of a hashtag that was going on Instagram. It was Mermay, and you had to draw a mermaid every single day. So those were those are the ones that I did traditionally with Copic markers. The rest of them I did digitally, so they're obviously not in here. But yeah, I think the main reason I really wanted to do it as well is because I found that my work and my art in general is quite stiff, and I'm guessing that's because I just don't get as much practice as I should be. So yeah, that's why I started doing these studies and trying to make sure I was doing them every day. I didn't really have much of a fixed idea of what I should be doing, so I did actually struggle. I think the first sketchbook was around May, and I wasn't drawing every day. So then I decided, okay, I need to set myself some sort of task so that I can keep to a theme maybe every day. So I did this drawing here, and it's of me and my son. And I realised I didn't really draw kids that often, or babies. So what happened was I decided, I was like, hey, why not just draw the Disney characters as kids, or let's say they're not even human, but let's turn them into a human version of kids. So I found it so much easier after that to actually stick to it every day. And also it forced me to be more creative, trying to figure out ways to show them as children or as humans if they're not human. So I had a lot of fun with this one actually, and all of these pictures are up on my Instagram. I really learned the value of keeping a sketchbook throughout this challenge, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I found that I was actually looking forward to drawing every day a lot more than I would have done if I hadn't been doing these. And it was just constantly making me sort of think of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to draw that day. And you know, like a few of these I'd be looking up references, and you know, so I was also gaining that ability, I guess, to look for better references and think of better ideas just to make them interesting. I definitely wouldn't have got to that stage if I hadn't been keeping these sketchbooks. So I'm really, really glad I did it. I'm glad I stuck to it. Some days I couldn't do a full picture like this one, it was just a small one. I guess you can kind of feel burnt out when you do set yourself a challenge. So it's important to somewhat take a break from it, but also just do something small. It's funny actually because I only decided around May that I really had to start doing sketches, and so I did a few sporadic pictures in May, and then June was where I had done all these Disney kids, so the entire month of June I did a picture a day. And then in July I did pencil sketches, which will be coming up shortly. But then after that, I think I was doing some digital. I was planning on doing daily digital paintings, like speed paints, portraits. I think some of them are actually up on my channel. But then I did actually find that I had burnt myself out on drawing every single day, because although these are sketches, I did put quite a bit of time and effort into them. So I'm not sure if I was really defeating the purpose of, making sure I was sketching every day and keeping things fluid and stuff like that. So I did actually end up taking a break. So basically my sketches of 2016 ranged from May to July, which is only like May, June, July, 3 months out of the entire year. I would have liked to have done more, but what are you going to do? So yeah, here are my pencil sketches. Just random fan art again. I didn't want to kind of pigeonhole myself with a certain theme, like a set theme, like the Disney kids. But pigeonhole. Yeah, but I did want to do fan art because I still, at that stage, still struggling with trying to come up with original art. So having somewhere to start with fan art does help to try and stick to the challenge. A few of these were actually I used references just to get a pose, or let's say some people would suggest, draw this character, because I was open to suggestions. I would say on my Instagram, or who would you like me to draw? And sometimes I see like cosplayers, and they would do like amazing cosplay, so I might use some of those as references as well. And also a few of these, like the rose quartz picture that I drew, I also coloured over that digitally in Photoshop, which is actually a video on my channel as well. I'm planning on doing, I keep on saying it in my description boxes, but I will be doing a tutorial soon on how I clean up my pencil sketches and my method for colouring over them digitally. I will be doing that soon, so feel free to suggest which picture you would like to see me colour. I mean, I could probably just draw a new one, but if you see something in maybe these pencil sketches that you like, maybe just leave me a comment. You can probably tell I was going through a Steven Universe phase. It's a great show though. I still can't believe I said picture my hole. This one was super detailed. It took me quite a while. Probably like 2 hours or something, which is not how long I want to be spending on a sketch. I mean, I call these sketches, but I mean, you can still tell that, you know, they're not that messy. Like, I tried to keep the lines pretty clean and the shading somewhat clean, so that's something I need to let go of, you know. I seem to have an issue with scribbling, and the whole point of a sketchbook is to get over that and not be scared to ruin your sketchbook, and I need to work on that. That's just a silly sketch of me when my hair got long enough to make a mustache. Some more sketches, like this was the end. I stopped doing challenges, so I was just doing studies here. And yeah, I started doing Inktober. Didn't finish it. Yeah, I was having a weird few months after my challenge. I think I don't know, got too much into my head or something. So I think I got up to day 4 and then I stopped, but oh well. I'm going to try and do better this year. Anyway, come to the end, I think, almost. So leave me some comments on what you think I should do with the tutorial, and if you like this video, and if you'd like to see one for this year, provided I actually do more sketches. Thanks for watching. Bye.